What is going on, guys? This is Elijah here for Recaps, and today I am back with another Carolina Panthers video. We're going to be talking about who will be the starting quarterback for the 2022 to 2023 Carolina Panthers season. And as you guys know, the Carolina Panthers are interested still in trying to acquire Baker Mayfield from the Cleveland Browns, and potentially they could either do that or they could potentially re-sign Cam Newton to a short-term deal and then get him in with the team, and then he can learn the system better than last year. As you guys know, that the Panthers signed Cam Newton to a short-term, half a year basically deal with the Panthers, and he came in, he won a few games here and there, and it kind of didn't really work out because it was just terrible. The offensive line was horrible. The defense was just horrific, and with that, Cam Newton really didn't do all that well. But if I had to choose between probably Cam Newton, Sam Darnold, or Baker Mayfield, most likely I would potentially choose Cam Newton in all this scenario. But I would not be opposed to get Baker Mayfield. He's better passer than Sam Darnold. Though I wonder what the locker room status with Baker actually is, considering that Odell Beckham Jr. left the Browns, and because of the toxic relationship with Baker Mayfield, even other players did not like Baker Mayfield on the Browns. So I don't know how that's going to translate with Baker Mayfield and then Matt Rule potentially not, I don't know, the chemistry there or the relationship there. I don't know how that is going to ideal with the team. All right, so I am going to go to the PFF grading system, and of course the first one is Sam Darnold, and of course he was ranked 24th with attempts for 406 attempts, ranked 28th in the league with passing yards 2,527, not great at all. He was literally dead last for touchdowns, tied for 31st in the league, even though there's 32 teams, and of course he was almost top 5 of interceptions with 13 interceptions, with an overall grade of a 55.2. Not great at all. All right, so last year, or this past season, Baker Mayfield, as you guys see from the PFF grade, he was 418 attempts from passing. He was 23rd in the league, and of course 3,010 passing yards. A lot better than Sam Darnold, but he was only ranked 24th in the league. Okay, and passing touchdowns, a lot better than Sam Darnold. He only had 17 touchdowns, but the only scenario thing here, or the only question is here, how well will he do for this upcoming season if he is on the Panthers? Because last year he had an injury, and that's what hindered him from doing well. Because if you want to go back a season ago from 2020, he was 81 overall, or 81.6 overall grading wise. He had 3,500 passing yards, 26 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions. I mean, that was pretty good in 2020 because he did not have an injury. So I would, like I said, I would not be opposed to get Baker Mayfield over Sam Darnold, even though they should just write out that stupid contract that they had and to give him the 5th-year option. So 63.6 overall grade, not great, not good, but better than Sam Darnold. And of course, lastly, we have Cam Newton, who came in midway through the season. Look at this. Okay, so he came in midway through the season, right? And he had 4 touchdowns. That's like half more or half less than Sam Darnold had all year. That's pretty bad considering he came in, he won against the Cardinals, and he had 684 passing yards, only had 126 attempts, and it did have an overall grade of 53.1 and 5 interceptions. But he did have a lot of touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, I think, as well, of last year. Yes, we did not win a lot of games when he came in, but he came in, he literally came in a week, less than a week of practice, and then, of course, beat the Cardinals, even though they didn't have Kyler Murray in that game. But still, he had more touchdowns that game than the past 5 games with Sam Darnold and, of course, P.J. Walker. I mean, they couldn't even beat the Giants, who had a 3rd-string players on that team, and they only scored 3 points. That's how bad Sam Darnold was, and that's how bad that this team was. And so, yeah, I would not be opposed to get Baker Mayfield. I would not I would not complain. I would be actually happy if the Panthers did re-sign Cam Newton to a fully healthy Cam Newton, to a guy who actually learns the system, not just a week midway through the year as well. So who knows? And I wouldn't be opposed to Baker Mayfield as well, because he, when injury-free, he's actually not that bad, to be honest with you. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Who should start for the Carolina Panthers? And yes, I know we just drafted Matt Corral. He's just a rookie, but I don't think that he'll start right away. So that is your options for right now for the Carolina Panthers, and it's not great. But anyways, all right, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching Football Recaps here, and keep pounding, and see you guys later. Peace out.